Okay, good morning, my dear students. Now this is time to study biology. So take out your bio book and that chapter number 8 we are going to start adaptation and that take page number 94. Okay. Now, as usual, first of all you have to study learning new words. So whatever important terms you have to study, learn that one because questions will come and exam from this part. No? Now, chapter is adaptation. Here nowadays you might have seen nowadays too much cold. No. So what we are doing? We are letting this nowadays we are wearing blazer or blanket, a sweater, no, or many other things to prevent ourselves from this cold environment. But what about the animals? Those who are living in very cold region. So you might have seen, for example, simple example, polar bear. Now you might have seen lots of large amount of hair on their body surface. No. So this is why this is only because of this adaptation. So what is this adaptation? Adaptation is to adapt ourselves so that a person can be suited according to environment. So according to the definition given, it's the ability of an organism to change for better adjustment with the environment. Now, according to environment, body of a person adjusts itself so that that person can able to survive. No? That is called adaptation. Now first the environment. Environment again the surrounding nearby surrounding. So that is given, just look at your book, it is given the definition. The physical and the biological condition in which an organism lives and with which it interacts is called its environment. Now, here physical means here air is present, water is present, no, soil, earth is present on the soil we are standing, no, and living biological conditions like here we are taking many foods, we are taking fruits, all this comes from biological condition, that is from living organism. So we used to live, we used to interact with these things, that is called, so that is called our environment. Now the organ derive all the things whatever they needed to sustain for themselves and for their offspring from this environment only. We used to get everything, from this from our environment. Now, this environment have been classified into two categories. First, biotic. Second, living or biotic and abiotic. Biotic and abiotic. Biotic means living. This environment is categorized into two categories. First, biotic. Biotic means as name given, life, living. So in the environment nearby us, which is living, for example, these plants, animals, this come in category of biotic environment. Second is abiotic. Abiotic. Abiotic means non-living. Non-living means having no life. So in that, all that soil, air, temperature, pressure, anything which is not having life, that come in this category. Next is here the habitat. Habitat, the place where an organism lives is known as its habitat. It is the place where an organism lives. For example, we are living on the land, so we come in category of terrestrial environment, terrestrial habitat. Same with fishes are living in the water, so they come in category of aquatic environment. So that is their habitat. What is their habitat? And land is our habitat. Now, a biotic component of an organism habitat can be classified as follows. In case of a biotic component that can be classified, first is here climatic factors. As name given, climatic, it is related to climates. So it is here temperature, light, rainfall, wind, gases, all this comes in this category. Next is adaptive factors. It comes in this category soil texture, soil pH and soil nutrients, that is related to soil. Next, physiographic or topographic factors, in that in that altitude, exposure of slopes, that is sloping and steepness come in this category. Now next is here microhabitat. Micro means small. So here as I know it, this habitat, that where we are living. But when we are considering that for small place, it is known as microhabitat. So that is given here. A habitat is usually a large area within which there may be many small units. So that small unit is called microhabitats. These smaller units are called microhabitat, and in that, for example, sea. In sea, top level some organisms are living on the surface, some in middle, and some at the top. So that top surface is their microhabitat. At the bottom, that is their microhabitat, different. So that is called microhabitat. Or if we take for tiger, or a silkworm. Silkworm, we know that it lives on the land. But usually it lives on the mulberry tree. Mulberry tree on the mulberry plant. Mulberry tree. So and they used to feed mulberry leaves. So that mulberry tree is microhabitat of a silkworm. Okay. So since we are considering a small unit as microhabitat. So students, this is about habitat and microhabitat in our environment. So this, whatever definitions are given, it is environment, habitat and microhabitat. Learn the definition and read page number 94 and 95. You will understand much better. And if any doubt, we will discuss in our regular classes. Okay students, thanks for watching my video. Thank you.